Berlin, 1933. The world is on edge. Adolf Hitler has just risen to power, and the Nazis are hunting down anyone they see as a threat. Among them, a brilliant scientist whose name is known around the world, Albert Einstein. But in the eyes of the Nazis, he's more than a scientist. He's an enemy, a Jewish intellectual spreading dangerous ideas. And soon, they come looking for him. But Einstein is already gone. And what followed was one of history's most daring escapes, an escape that shaped the future of science and the world itself, all of it mapped out in a journey across continents. This is Einstein's greatest escape. At the start of 1933, Einstein was still in Germany. He had spent years revolutionizing physics, winning the Nobel Prize, and reshaping our understanding of the universe. But in Nazi Germany, science took a back seat to ideology. And Einstein, one of its most famous thinkers, had just become a target. One morning, Einstein's close friend received an urgent call. The SS, Hitler's secret police, were looking for him. His house had been raided. His name was on a hit list. Staying in Germany was no longer an option. Einstein's first instinct wasn't to flee the country. He retreated to his peaceful summer home in Kapith, a quiet village outside Berlin. Maybe, he thought, the storm would pass. But then, he received chilling news. The Nazis had raided his home, confiscating his property. They had publicly burned his books. And worse, a bounty had been placed on his head. The message was clear. Einstein had to disappear. Now, Einstein's first escape route took him across the border to Switzerland, a country where he had once been a student, a place of neutrality. But even here, he knew the Nazis' influence was spreading. Switzerland was too close. He needed to go further. Why now? Einstein knew one thing. He couldn't return to Germany. He was officially an enemy of the state. But the Nazis weren't just going after him. They were hunting intellectuals, scientists, and critics. And so, Einstein kept moving. His next stop? Belgium. But by this time, German spies were already tracking him. Every move was dangerous. In The Hague, a quiet seaside town, Einstein went into hiding. He avoided public places, staying in secluded cottages. For weeks, he remained invisible. But as the Nazi presence grew in Belgium, he knew he needed to move fast. Einstein's journey took him to London, where he met with British officials and fellow intellectuals. But this wasn't just a stopover, it was a critical moment in history. Here, Einstein warned the world about the growing Nazi threat. He urged Britain and the US to take action before it was too late. But would they listen? Einstein found temporary refuge in Oxford, where he lectured at the university. But as war loomed over Europe, he knew Britain was not his final stop. He needed to go where he could truly be safe. After months of evading Nazi reach, Einstein finally made his way to Southampton. Here, he boarded an ocean liner, his last voyage across the Atlantic. This wasn't just another escape. It was the beginning of a new life. On October 17, 1933, Einstein arrived in New York City. Reporters swarmed the docks. He had become an international symbol of resistance against tyranny. But beyond the headlines, Einstein was searching for something, a new home. Einstein's journey ended in Princeton, New Jersey. Here, at the Institute for Advanced Study, he spent the rest of his life pushing the boundaries of physics. From the brink of persecution to reshaping history, Einstein's greatest escape was more than just survival. It was the salvation of a mind that would change the world. If you love incredible story map animation like this, subscribe to the channel for more untold stories of famous maps that shaped the world. Who will be the next on our map animation story? Let us know in the comments.